What's up, witches? It's me, Luna, here with an unusual unboxing for you. Unusual because these are not intended to be divinatory tools, but you know me. A good witch can make anything work. We'll find out. These are called Rory's Story Cubes, and they came across my radar on Amazon quite a while back, and I went, So these are intended for kids as just a storytelling tool that you, the dice have pictures on them, and you roll them out and create a story from them, which, you know, that's what we do when we read cards. So here's the box. A game of limitless imagination and infinite stories. 1, roll. 2, observe. 3, tell. And what's great about this for kids especially is education tends to put them in left brain, so heavily dominated by left brain. And so this gives them a chance to exercise that right brain of just seeing images and, you know, taking a stab at pulling those together into some sort of storyline. Combine items, characters, places, and animals to create and share unique tales. Contents are 9 dice, 1 rule book, and 1 tin box. This is UKC. I'm trying to look for a publisher here. They recommend 6+. Okay. I don't know what this means here. It's like 6+, and it shows a big person, a little person. Then it says 1+, and there's 3 same size people. And then there's 10 foot, and there's a hourglass, a little timer. So maybe you can make it more exciting by adding a little timer to the game. I'm looking for a publisher, y'all. Zygomatic. That's the publisher. And then these are another. This is classic. Story Cubes Classic. This one is Story Cubes Voyages. There is another one that I think might be Actions or something, but there's a third set. Now this set, roll the cubes to use the 9 face-up images to make a story. With infinite story possibilities, Rory's Story Cubes offers hours of imaginative fun for all ages. There is one rule: there are no wrong answers. So this is another great thing, because that kids are, you know, shoved into this. There's a right answer and a wrong answer, and it's just very good to exercise that fluid, imaginative area of the mind. Great for bedtime stories, storytelling on the go, speaking and listening exercises, creative inspiration, or as an icebreaker. 9 dice, a little booklet, 1. I guess this is adults. 1+. What's 1+? What's that mean? What it says here. Distributed and imported by Asdevium Games Limited, trading as Asmodee UK. Okay. Asmodena.com. ASMODEENA. All right. So this one doesn't have a tin. It's got a little snappy box, right? Is that a snappy box? Oh, this way. There we go. All right. Let's start with the tin. This is the booklet. Okay. How to play. When playing with family and friends, take turns as the storyteller. The storyteller rolls all 9 cubes, begin with once upon a time, and tell a story that links together all 9 face-up images. Start with the first image to grab your attention. Use 3 cubes for the beginning, 3 for the middle, and 3 for the end of the story. There's one rule: there are no wrong answers. My hero. Roll 3 cubes and use them to create a character. Now roll all 9 cubes and tell a story featuring your hero. What will happen when your hero finds herself, thank you for that, at the pyramids in ancient Egypt, or with a turtle for a sidekick? And then epic stories. The first player rolls all 9 cubes and weaves the opening chapter. Taking turns, each consecutive player adds chapter to the story. The last player must tie up all the loose ends and bring the story to its epic conclusion. Add different sets of Rory's Story Cubes to give your stories a whole new dimension. Stuck for ideas? Pick your favorite movie, book, or TV show. What new and imaginative stories can you spin using these characters and settings? Use your imagination. Around the world, people are inventing their own ways to play with Rory's story cubes. What fun ways to play will you discover? I would love to go. So there's at Story Cubes on Facebook, Rory's underscore story cubes on Instagram, and Twitter, Story Cubes, formerly the artist formerly known as Twitter. Okay. So you don't know the control it took to keep myself from deplasticking these. All right. Okay. Now let's just take one at a time here. Hand, die, magnifying glass, beetle, like scare. Okay, wait, let me zoom in. Sorry. Okay, I'm not going to zoom in any more than this because they're just, in easy images. You don't have to go nuts or get real close. So we've got a little scarab beetle, and then here we have like a little, there's a child, but the shadow has the shape of a demon and a turtle. Clock. Z's. All right, Z's, light bulb, house, speech bubble. And then we've got an arrow and a clock. All right. Abacus, moon, bee, wand, bridge, and book. These are like really Lenormand-y, aren't they? Lock. Is that like a dragon? I will call it a dragon. Magnet, footprint, L, and a sheep. L for large. L? What? Interesting. I'm glad they have some that are sort of like, Okay, that looks maybe like an alien. A cane, a phone with an antenna on it, and a scale. And then we have a, okay, so this is like an arrow that you shoot from a bow. This is like an arrow, like a cursor or a directional arrow. And then a lightning bolt. Pyramid. Credit card, I guess. A rainbow. A tower or a castle. There's an eye and a tree. What's that? Oh, I guess that's a building. A little smiley face, but sort of a doubtful, unsure smiley face. There's a plane, and I'm assuming this is a microphone. Sounds don't come out of microphones, but that's what it has to be. And there's the world and an apple. Then we have star, key, teepee, question mark, fountain, and a sad face. Okay, so we've got 2 faces so far. Then we have a flower, a keyhole, arrows pointing in all directions, and a parachute. And then we have a fish and the comedy tragedy masks. Okay, let's look at these and compare the little bookies. How to play. Take turns as a storyteller, exactly the same. These are exactly the same. That's convenient. Let me in. Okay, here it goes. Oh, for criminy leather. Okay. And they're a different color, which I really like too. Let's put this. I'm looking inside the box. It's got little images, easy visual directions on how to play. Roll, look, link up. Okay. So here we have, let's go this way. Bird. Ooh, this is a really upset sort of face. A telescope, music notes, ladder, and hatchet. What's this? Oh, that is a gem or a jewel, an octopus, a crab, and onion domes. And then we have a child and an adult. And then we have, what is it? Is it a shield? Is it a, I'm not sure what this is, you guys. Is it a window? Is it a stairway? I guess that's one of the cool things is it can appear many different ways to many people. Okay, here are glasses and a little bubbling cauldron and a person kind of angrily pointing and a camera. We have a pill and an elephant. Submarine, poison symbol, big six-pointed star and a mushroom. Rain and gears. These are fascinating. Then we have is that a beaker like pouring out something? What the hell is this? I mean, it does look like going down. Like that's a stairway going down, that's for sure. This I'm not too sure of. Is it a window in a tower? I don't know. And now we got this dude with a bandana on. Looking, I don't know. There's a helmet. There's a bowl of steaming something, looks like rice. Then we had the beaker and the, cactus? Prickly ghost? Here is, wow. Is that like a tower with stairs? Is it it's a gun. It's a ray gun. Oh my God. Look at that. A map, a whip, a dazzle, a crown, and a snake. Like I said, very Lenormand-y. And here we go. Grr. All right, wait a minute. I want to get these other faces here just for comparison purposes. There's one. Wasn't there another? I don't know. There are several other figures. Yes, there. Okay. Cactus. So that other one is not a cactus. What is it? What is it, you guys? It's got little dots and it's got little spikes sticking out and something that could be a face. But then this is a cactus. I'm so confused. Prickly ghost? I don't... Cactus. A backpack. Sunrise or sunset. A gas gauge. Ooh, that's good. A monkey and a chalice. Then we have a torii gate, Japanese. Dinosaur bones. A bag o something, probably bag o money. And then what? Oh, this is a tunnel. So this looks like a train tunnel. And then we've got beans and waves. Wow. All right. How am I going to approach the test drive here? Here are the green ones. Here are the not green ones. They're kind of purpley, dark maroon sort of. I do want to use them all. So I think I'm going to mix them up, but I'm only going to, I want to shuffle. I want to mix them all up, but I think I'm only going to use 9. Otherwise, it could take forever. So how am I going to do this? You got right. There's one. It could be interesting just to do this and sort of let them fall. 1, 2, 3. 4. Oh, I haven't blessed these. 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. All right. I do want to do a little blessing because my thing here, we're still in the shadow, exit shadow of a retro. My charcoal is still burning. All right. let's do a little bit of sage. And I'm trying to clear my mind here. I have been doing some more studying. Fire, air, and fire, may you be purified and charged. Doing more studying with Lenormand and Kipper, just watching some great practitioners and their videos. So this is another way we can do it. Just, throw them down and arrange them and however they land, right? But so I'm getting into that mode of just a single image and how it modifies another image. And then, by water and earth, may you be blessed and made whole. And by the sound of the bell, waft it this way. May the spirit awaken within you, and guides and guardians, allies and ancestors, thank you for coming to play with me. And I offer you fresh water in the fire of Azrael so divination can come forth. But that's the other thing I really like about this is we can get way too serious with actual divination tools. Oh, I got this new deck and it's, serious, which is why I love things like the deck of character and the Naughty Oracle and Spiritual AF and all that kind of stuff, because they bring humor back in, and play is key. When you start getting too serious, then you start getting dogmatic, and real spirituality and real magic shuts down. Okay, let's take a look. So we've got a little kid talking to an adult here, and the adult's like, so either this kid is like stumping the adult, and then a fountain, and then an abacus. All right, just give me a moment here. Because of the way I read, I like to have it in the 9x9 grid, but it might be also very interesting to just go free form and put them together. So guidance, we can look at this as like guidance, answering questions, advice, flowing, and it adds up. The abacus adds up, calculating. Listening, microphone. So it looks like the young one is the one talking because the hand's up, and the older one's going like this. So amplifying younger voices, no matter how much they confound us, the voices of the youth need to be flowing. They are flowing, and the abacus, they're worth something. They add up. They're consequential. So amplifying voices with a point, sending them to their target, sending out messages. And a pill can be, a tough pill to swallow. It can be that there's medicine if we listen to what's being said, help to amplify it, listen to it with purpose, let it land, let it come and hit the target. It can bring medicine, it can heal things, as well as being a pill to swallow, a bitter pill to swallow. Then we've got this beaker. So what's that? It's like chemistry. It's mixing and blending of things. It's pouring out, adding a drop of, and then a pyramid structure. But not just a structure, a massive structure that also has geometric qualities to it, attributes to it, also has power, spirituality. And the magnet says it's attractive. All right, let's kind of look this way. Listen to you, magnify the voices. We've got two images here that talk about something pouring out. So this could be an outpouring of emotion. And when we amplify that, it sort of like gets concentrated. Boil it down and concentrate it into something that when it's poured out, it's hugely consequential. It affects the structures that we're living under. So let this emotion, whatever's being expressed here, pour forth and find its target, which is in these huge structures of our culture, Do some calculation. Figure out what's worth what. Check your values. Because something needs medicine, something needs healed, something needs prescribed. And the magnet is, then it attracts, it becomes attractive. Starting the process here of letting the young express their emotions will then attract to it. Can we do the diagonals? The expression and aiming, the aim of it is to attract. Pouring out this drop of condensing it down, that makes it really fly towards the target. And at the other end, we have to calculate the worth. I'm not real sure about that. But, ooh, what fun. Let's look at the other one because it's only been 20 minutes. So this is how I just did them and dropped them. And I'm going to put them, treasure chest. Hey, I missed that one. And there's a big angry face. Treasure chest. Ooh, I think I entirely missed this one. All right, the treasure chest was facing up. Then we have a circus tent, a really angry person, and a cracked egg. And then we've got a puzzle piece and mountains. So what was upright again? It was the treasure chest. All right. Fish, submarine, birdfish submarine. How interesting is that? The arrow ones, interestingly, because there are arrows that are very directional, I think it would be really interesting, and I forget which way it was pointing, but if you throw them down and those arrows are face up, to just leave them pointing the way they point, because they can, show you motion and point in a specific direction of another one. All right, we have a cave, a ray gun, and a treasure chest. Okay, the cave. Oh, no, it's not a cave. It's a tunnel, because you see those are either stairs or railroad tracks. And I'm not going to say that they're stairs because we have another image that clearly looks like stairs going down into something. So, train tunnel. Going into the dark, going into the deep places, going into the place where we might lose our sense of direction. And the ray gun pointing this way. So that's another thing that you might, all of these things that really are sort of directional. I turned them around to face upright, but I think I won't do that next time because I want to see which way they're pointing. So a ray gun, what's that about? About, a blaster. Blasting something open. So this tunnel vision. Ooh, I'm loving these. This tunnel vision that we are in, we can blast it open and then we find treasures. If we open up and expand our vision, it opens up treasure to us, things that are valuable. Look how that resonates with this, calculating the value, sort of. All right, then we have a bird and a fish. And a submarine. Okay, the bird is a creature of the air. The fish is a creature of the water. The submarine is a vehicle that goes from up, breathing the air down into the water. So we need to bridge like our mind, air representing the intellect, and emotions, the fish representing water. So we bridge those with the submarine. We can, it can also talk about going into the realm of water, but keeping yourself safe from it. So the bird can represent, flight, where your thoughts take you, because of my inner symbology, bird, air, intellect kind of correspond. But we can talk about flight, rising above, the baser emotions, or being able to go down into that watery realm and keep our wits about us, being able to really look at our feelings with clear eyes, And then we got a hand. Is that a jazz hand? Is that a high five? Yes, and. Both and. So we've got the high five. Okay, this tells me you're headed in the right direction. That, or look, there's the hand and then a cursor. It's up to us what we choose to click on. You know, the hand is a powerful thing. This is the tool that allows me to manipulate my world. And I need to choose how I use that, which direction I point that power in, because it can get prickly. It can hurt. Okay, the tunnel and the bird. What I'm seeing here is that the tunnel shuts off the sky to the bird. So tunnel vision, if we go into this tunnel, we can really go into an intellectual void because we don't have, you know, the bird, the sky is the bird's realm, and we close off the sky here so we can sort of we can lose our perspective because it's dark as well, lose our perspective intellectually. And then the hand. I don't know. Maybe that hand can go, hey, this is the way out. We have to exercise our power. We need to manipulate something. We need to, you know, manipulate, man meaning hand. All right, here's the blaster, the ray gun, and the fish in the direction. Blasting. I don't know. Fish, cold, scaly, swimming. And then we have a direction. Know which direction we're going. Okay, if I take this as here's the way it landed, it's pointing at the submarine. So we need to get our wits about us and take ourselves into the watery realm here. I can't really get much out of that line. Let me know what you think. Here's treasure, submarine, cactus. It's treasure. If we go down into the water, but cactus, they grow where things are really, really dry. I don't know. Yeah, this one's a little bit more of a poser than that one. But, all right, so let's see here. Tunnel, fish, cactus. Swim away from what's prickly, what hurts you. Think of fish sort of easily slipping through that watery realm as opposed to the dry realm. I don't know. Hand, fish. It's very difficult to grab a fish. Treasure. I don't know. Yeah, this one I'm not so sure about. But what I am sure about is that I am really digging these dice. And they won't all fit in the can. And that's okay. And I'm glad you can differentiate by the color. But I think I'm going to have to get the third set, like, immediately. Because they do have a really Lenormand-y feel to them. And they sound nice. They feel nice. They're very pleasing to me as far as just the clickiness of them. And I love the snappy box and the little tin. My inner child is very delighted right now. My inner child definitely wants to come out and play with these. So, and I absolutely love, too, that there is no information whatsoever about what the images mean, which leaves it absolutely wide open, or even what the images are. Like me looking at that ray gun, and what did I think it was? It's a little blow-up tower or something with a stairway? No, it's a ray gun. So why would you not be able to say, what I'm seeing in that is this, and have that be valid for your storytelling? No reason, you know? So you can, fun. Samantha, I know you're losing your mind looking at these because I know how much your grandbabies would get out of these fun things. Okay, you guys, tell me what you see in the parts that stumped me. I'm very interested to engage with you. If you like this, please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification, because sometimes my offerings can be a little bit unscheduled. Anyway, I really appreciate you being here. And I will leave you with this. As I always say, a good witch can make anything work. Get out there and do your magic, y'all. Blessed be.